channel because I couldn't look into the Gavra channel. I will share this real quick so everyone can watch. Copy link. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we are back with the academy. We're in Laguna, Seca. I've driven a couple of laps with this car and on this track, and I've got to say it's a good stable car, but it's I'm not too fast with it. And yeah, I wasn't too fast with it. I could only get into the 125s, I think it was, and people are doing 124s here, so people are really fast. And yeah, it's a nice track. It's got some technical parts. Playing the track for you guys as he goes into the pits. Let's ride along with Dyke Rocks. He's a new guy. I'll tell more about it later. As you come over the crest, brake downwards, and then it's a hairpin with a double apex hairpin. Then it's a right hand corner, and it's a lot about when you go up on throttle on this track. Mostly it's around the little red thingy on the inside. So he goes a bit wide there. Then it's a fast left again, shift down, chuck it in. Can't really get wide there on the sand because you will slide then into the corkscrew, pretty famous corner, chicane. It goes a bit slow, but probably because of the slowdown. Then into a left corner, and then right, and then hairpin left again. As this won't be as fast as lap, I think. And then on the pit straight again. That's pretty much a lap around this track. Let's get back on the track side. There we go. There are two guys who are in the 24s yet. But I think more people will be able to get into the 24s. J Palm is already faster. The corkscrew is a pretty interesting chicane. It's downwards, so you can't really see it. You just have to know where you're going. As you can see here, it's over crest and then downhill. It's a pretty famous difficult corner. As you have to, you can't, the rear of the car can get pretty light and you can't spin out because of that. It's not many guys are driving. Many guys are staying in the pits. But I don't think they will do that in qualifying. Let's get to Bruno, who's pretty fast already. Lag, I think. She goes wide there. He kept it pretty easily. Yeah, the left corner just before the corkscrew is a pretty tricky one as well. You can cut a bit of the inside, but if you hit that red curb, you will be dead. You will get sent into the shadow realm. And yeah, if you just have to get it right, because if you go a bit too fast, you go a bit too wide, and you will get on the sand and slow down. If you're too slow, you will lose a lot of time. And then you get into the corkscrew. And braking is difficult there, because there is a slight kink to the right just before braking. Someone spins out there, but that doesn't matter, because it's practice. But it's a pretty difficult track. That section at least. Let's get to deck paint, because he is usually pretty fast. Doesn't seem to have gotten a time in. I think it will be close between Bruno and deck paint. Just have that feeling. They all seem to just go on the sand there. As you can see, it's pretty easy to lock up your tires there, and it's pretty easy to spin out to the left there, as you could see there. So guy did that. Let's see what deck paint can do. Only free practice, but I don't think this gives us a good indication though. It gives us something. So it comes across the line. Doesn't set the time because his lap time got invalidated, I think, probably. As Nicky is the last one to get over the line. We will go into the pits, as we can see. So we just have to wait until the timer's over. He's driving on, and the timer's over, so we will get into practice. In practice, no, I meant qualifying. So there's only one race tonight, because these are different cars, and I'll give you the top 5 and then I'll go on with my sentence. First place we have Bruno, then Dicrox, then T, and then J-Palm, and then Gavra. Yeah, what I was about to say is that we have only one race tonight, because because the Clios are pretty slow cars, and short races are good for them, so to keep the pack together. So we did 2 races, 2 15-minute races, but obviously these cars are different, so we just have one 30-minute race. That should be good, as that way there will be some sort of strategy in terms of saving your tires, because it's on accelerated tire wear, and it's a pretty hot track out here. As you can see, 51 degrees Celsius, the track temperature. Ambient is 26, a big difference, but because that sun is shining on the track, it is getting hot. and it's grey, so it absorbs light, and that will be converted into heat, so a track normally is already a bit hotter, warmer than, let's say, the sand or the grass. Let's see who's the first guy out on track. Let's get the speedo up and the map. Is it J-Palm? It's J-Palm, so let's see what he will do, as he's the guy who will be setting the first lap time. It's a bit wide going into there, but you can get a faster exit by that, as I think that's Nicky who spun out a bit, and that's his deck paint who spins out. Was just on the back of J-Palm, and he might have just hit him and spun out because of it, but it's qualifying, 7 minutes left, so I think he will be fine. As Motor Mouth stays in pits, that's usual, knowing Motor Mouth. Going through the corkscrew, second gear. Good exit out of there. Go wide and then chuck it in. Go for the apex and go on throttle. So he's drifting around there. Into the final hairpin. Onto pit straight. Let's see what he can do. Over the line, and it's a 27.0. Probably not his fastest time, but that doesn't matter because it's just an opening lap, as Crocs, let's call him Crocs, is the fastest now with a 1:24.8. But what I was saying, these are probably not the fastest times, as the tires are a bit cold still. Let's see. Bruno, I think he will be fast again. He was fast in the practice session. He's already 1.5 seconds up. He is running low on fuel, so he will be the fastest as he can be. So he goes a bit wide there, not the optimal line. To the last corner. Crocs is right on his back, so it will be a good reference. So he's 2.5 seconds faster, and that puts him into second place, as deck paint was faster than both of them. He's now in first place, which puts Crocs into third position. A few guys still have to do their lap time. Steve and Motor Mouth are still in the pits. Matt is the only one who didn't set the time. Let's have a look. So now we're going into the pits. He hit the ball. Don't know why. Matt is going around the last corner, coming for the last corner. Really pushing that engine brake by shifting down as fast as possible. And he does a 27.2, which puts him into 7th place. Let's see who's about to finish their lap time. let's have a look at the Laguna. This track is really about lines, and when you go on throttle, if you make one mistake, you will pay for it. You will be slow for that lap. You can obviously make it up, but still. So he is half a second faster, which puts him into 5th place. 1:26.1. Did I say 6th? No, I think I said 5th. He's in 5th place anyways. Let's see. Yeah, Crocs is about to finish his lap. No, I don't think this will be his fastest lap. He is running with 50 liters fuel for the 8, as someone's pan out there. I think it was Matt or something like that. Let's have a look. Crocs is going over the line, but this won't be his fastest lap. Bruno going through the corkscrew. Deck paint is coming over the line. Let's see if he is faster. No, he wasn't faster than his fastest lap time, but he is still in 1st place, so the only reason he has to be faster to secure that 1st place. Bruno just set the fastest lap time. He's the first one to go into the 1:23s. 1:23.9. Almost a 1:24, but it is still a 1:23, which is the fastest lap time we've seen so far. Which puts Deck Paint into 2nd place as he's drifting in the gravel here. I know he's coming onto the track, and he's on the other side of the track, so didn't disturb anyone there, which is good. Let's see what Crocs can do as he's coming around the last corner. Pit straight. As you can see, there are also motorcycle races being held here. You can see that by these small grid places. But Crocs was faster. He's done a 1:24.7, which would have put him into 2nd place if it wasn't for Bruno to be faster. Bruno was faster, so let's see Deck Paint. Where is he on track? How he's just coming through the 1st corner. This will be his last lap, so it has to be a good one if he wants to be in 1st place. Drifting around that corner, gets wide, loses control. But now he's keeping control. And into the wall. Yeah, that's him into the pits. That's not good for him. Crocs is the first one to cross the line. It's last person to cross the line. Let's see what he can do coming around this penultimate corner. You think you have to go slow through the penultimate corner, but you can go pretty fast through it. You can go faster through it than you think you can. Crocs comes over the line, isn't faster, he's in 3rd place. But we're not sure, as there are still some guys who have to cross the line. Let's see. Someone on the side here, but Nicky, no, this is Matt. Let's see what Matt can do. He did a 1:26 flat, which puts him into 5th place, which is pretty good. As there's someone in front of him, that's him over. Let's see, coming onto pit straight. Let's see if he can be faster. Cross the line. No, he isn't faster. Nicky, yes, he is faster, and now he is in 5th place. 1:25.8. Bit of a hustle in the end there. Emo, let's see what he can do. I don't know if he was faster, but we will see. No, Emo didn't manage to be faster. I will run through the grid in a bit. I'll do your top 3 now. So Bruno in first place, 1:23.9. Deck Paint in second place, 1:24.2. Crocs in third place, 1:24.7. And that's your top 3. Let's go. J Palm in fourth place, with a 1:25.6, and Nikki in fifth place with a 1:25.8. Those are the only twos who are in 1:25s. Then behind him we've got Matt in sixth, Doligura in seventh, Emo in eighth, Simober in ninth, Motormouth in 10th, and T rounds off the grid with no lap time at all in 11th place. Let's continue to the race, 1:30-minute race, so yeah. Let's retire and spectate, because I'm not racing. Let's get a good view. Let's get to J-Pump's view. This should give us a good view of the start. I always like to be a bit more in the midfield, a bit more, not on the front row, but a bit more back. So fourth place, and this is a good shot. So we can, this way we can see. Let's get to Nicky. No, he's not in another shot again. It's only J-Pom who's in this shot. This is a good shot, so we can see everything. Fuel will be a term now, because the less fuel, the faster you are. As the logic says so. Well, it's not in every car like that, because yeah, the cars are made around the cars are made around a full fuel tank. So some cars might be driving better with full fuel tank than others, because the car is made around a full fuel tank. Let's see, they've got 25 seconds left. And we're sinking, so which means we will be starting. So they're revving up. Let's get the map and the speed up, so we can hear the lights going on. And they're on. Deck Paint has a good start here. Everyone is off the line good. But Deck Paint has had an amazing start. Let's get back here. Going side by side, 3 wide there. I don't know what that was, but he had to move out of the way. Someone goes wide there and he spins almost. So going side by side here. Matt and Doligura going side by side, and Deck Paint already has a lead. Bit of a touch there, and J-Palm fully takes advantage from that. As someone spun there. That was Doligura who spun because of that. Or they a bit spread out, but Doligura will be able. I think Doligura will be able to get back, because it's a 30-minute race. Crocs is in front of Bruno, which means Bruno had a bad start. Let's see if Bruno can overtake Crocs again. Let's see if Bruno will be able to get up to Deck Paint, who already has a good lead. Then there's a gap between Nicky and Bruno, so these guys can battle hard. Or they might not battle, so they can get closer to Deck Paint. As someone is slow there, that's T. No, Matt. No, J-Palm who was slow. Might have made a bit of a mistake. The field is already a bit spread out. Let's get back up here. No, they're going side by side here. Matt gave back the position to J-Palm. Might have gotten a slowdown. Sorry there for hitting the mic. They will be going into the third lap soon. And Matt gets really close to J-Palm there into the corkscrew. But he was slow out of it, so there's a bit of a gap now. Matt gets wide here on the sand. He will lose ground here because of that. Which gives Emo a chance. Bruno isn't able to catch back up to Crocs, which means Crocs is faster. Let's see, Crocs is running with more fuel, 59 liters, and Bruno is running with 47 I mean. So in theory, Bruno should be faster. Laguna is catching back up to Sim. Let's see, Deckmate is talking in chat, which isn't allowed. You may get in a party with each other, but you can't talk in the chat here. So it seems he stopped with talking in chat here, as Laguna lost a bit of control there. We'll just ignore Deckpane's talking. We can't hear him, but we can definitely see it. And let's see, Laguna goes for the inside. Tries to outbrake him. He managed to do it. And now he's in front of Simober. Let's see if he can catch up to Motormouth. We will see in a bit. Let's go to these guys as they are pretty close. It seems like they are pretty close. They are. J-Palm is catching back up to Matt. I have to say, I love the sound of these cars. It's a V6 engine, and it's less than 1,000 kilos, so the power to weight ratio is pretty high, which makes for an awesome car. And for some awesome racing. As someone is slow, that's Emo. He might have spun out there. He's now all the way at the back. That's not. Laguna is catching up to Motormouth. Bruno might have made a mistake again, because he's now 2 seconds off again. As Laguna is closing in really fast here. Let's see if Motormouth can defend really good here. Let's see when Laguna will be able to go for the overtake. Nicky and Steve are getting close together. Let's have a look. Don't want to miss the Laguna overtaking Motormouth, to be honest with you guys. I also don't want to miss these guys. Crocs is within a second now, I can see. Motormouth is a bit slower than the Laguna, we can see that, because the Laguna had to slow down for him. Let's go to these guys as they are closer to each other at the moment. And Matt and J-Pom are also pretty close together. As we can see, Matt went for more for the line, more to the outside, so he can get a slingshot to the next corner, but he didn't manage to close in that fast. As Sim Ober is in front of the Laguna now, so the Laguna probably has made a mistake and slowed down because of that. Let's get back to these guys as they are only 2/10 from each other, as Steve goes for the inside of Nicky into the corkscrew. He is already in front of him. Nicky can't make a comeback. Might be able to do it later on, but Steve is in front of Nicky now. As Nicky is now on the inside of Steve for the next corner. He's in front. Let's see if he can outbrake him. He's in front of him now. This is a nice battle. As someone goes into the pits, that's Sim Ober, I think. Yeah, Sim Ober is going into the pits. I don't know why. It's probably not because of fuel, but oh yeah, he has damage. You can see it. He's steering to the left. Oh, that's really bad for him. That's such a shame. I don't know why we got damage. It's Nicky went on the sand there and slowed down, and Steve is now in front of Nicky again. Matt and J-Pom are also pretty close together. You have to keep an eye on them. But I wonder how Sim Ober got damage. He's coming out of the pits now. And he's almost gonna get lapped here. The leaders are right on his tail. Well, not right on his tail, but they are close. As Nicky is now 2 seconds behind. Or 1.5, so we'll have a look at these guys. So they are closing into the guys in front of them, which are Nicky and Steve. J-Pom is trying to be faster. But I always say you can. Oh, that's a bit of commentator's curse there, and Matt is into the wall. He's spun out. He might have damage here. I think he has damage, it looks like it. Yeah, I think he's got suspension damage. Yeah, by the looks of it. That's such a shame, because he was doing pretty good. Had a nice small battle with J-Pom. Now we'll have to find another battle. Oh wait, Jack Paint might probably have spun or something, because he is in 3rd place now, which put Crocs and Bruno into 2nd and 1st. That sign got obliterated there, but I wonder what has happened. Let's see if he will be able to catch up to the guys in front of them again. So he goes onto the sand there, he managed to keep it. It's not a rally car, so these cars aren't made for that. As Sim over let the guys pass really nice and quick, so that's good. Bruno was faster last lap. Let's see if he's faster next lap as well, or this lap I should say. As someone is standing still, that's Emo. What has happened to him? Has he got damage? The two guys come together, or I wonder why he's a bit more back now. If he keeps on doing that, Simoba will be able to overtake him. And Bruno is right on the back of Crocs here. Simoba lets deck paint past nice and good there. She's on the sand. He spins. He's on the track. He's off the track now. Lets them past. And he has to remember that it isn't about how fast you are, it is about how clean you are. And he is rejoining in a good way. He's letting all the guys pass and rejoining when it's safe, which is what we want. We don't want guys just putting on the track like there's no one there. He's now a minute and a half behind the leader, but hey ho, he will get points because there are points for 16 people, so, and I always say points are points, no matter how much points it is, points are points. See, he lost a bit of control, he lost the back a bit and he went on the sand. This race is not going good for him. He may be faster in the other cars we have. We have touring cars and Ferraris coming, so I don't think he has a good setup or something like that. He isn't doing too good, which is a shame, but I don't know what he's doing now. He's letting the guy past. And there aren't guys pretty close to get really close to, well, there are. Nicky and Steve are. But let's hope Simober's race will be getting better. Because I know how frustrating it can get when the car doesn't behave like you want it to. If Nicky can be pretty consistent, I think he will be able to overtake Steve, because he was 2 seconds faster last lap. If these guys get into a battle, Matt will be able to catch up to them. No, I mean J-Pom, sorry. J-Pom was faster, so looks like there aren't really any battles going on. This one is developing. As someone is slow here, that's Deck Paint who span out probably. So this will make for a good battle. Suddenly got on the racing line. Slowed down, Nicky down, and Steve has got a penalty. 1 second penalty, which is probably for track limits, but Nicky going wide there, outbraking himself, but if he keeps doing that, he will lose a lot of time. And J-Bomb is slowly catching up, if you can see. He is driving faster lap times. And that is Deck Paint losing control, going into the barrier, coming across the track. Should have gone on off throttle. You should not have crossed the track like that, because that's dangerous. He has got damage now, as we can see. He has got suspension damage as the car is steering to the left on straight. Which won't help him much. Might go into the pit. This gives Nicky a bit of a love tap. Nicky going a bit on the sand there. She's got a lot of pressure off Deck Paint. Deck Paint got on the sand and almost hit the wall again. He just has to keep his head together and drive consistent lap times. Otherwise, if he keeps on making mistakes, he will slow down. I think that was on purpose. It looked like it was on purpose. I don't know why he did that. I mean, he would still get points. Might have gotten a bit too frustrated. Matt and J-Pon and the rest of the field will take advantage of it. And let's hope he won't come onto the track like a maniac. These two guys are pretty close together now. That is Emo and Motormouth. Emo driving faster lap times. As Deck Paint has retired, so I don't know why he did that. It looked like it was on purpose. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I know it can get frustrating, but you can still drive on. But hey ho, that's his decision, and if he wanted that, he wanted that. See, this battle is developing. Let's see if Emo was faster last lap. Faster than Motormouth. He was last lap, but let's see if he will be this lap as well. Right on the back. Deck Paint disconnected, but you're already retired, so Emo might be going for the overtake here. He's looking at the inside, and Motormouth just gave the position away. Slowed down. He probably knew Emo was faster, so just let him through as the front runners are catching up. Sim Ober, I think Sim Ober appreciated it. He is now in 10th place because of Deck Paint. Let's see. Matt and Laguna are pretty close together. Matt made a bit of a mistake, which well may cost him his 6th place. So Laguna is getting really close now. Bruno is also getting really close. Someone is going on the sand to let the guys through. I think that was Motormouth. And that's Emo on the sand as well. He might have made a bit of a mistake going into the braking zone, which made him go wide. Let's go back to the top 2, as this battle will be for the lead. The last 6.5 minutes. The final battles are starting now. Bruno was faster last lap, so if he keeps on being faster, I'll be able to overtake him. But if Nicky can get within a second of T, and he will get 3rd place. Bruno made a bit of a mistake going out of that corner, went on the sand, but he held it. He's now 2nd behind. Let's see, there aren't really any close battles. Let's give our top 10 of now. We've got Crocs in the lead with only 5 minutes to go. Behind him is Bruno with in a second, so that will be a final battle. Behind him is T, who has got Nicky on his tail with a penalty. T has a penalty. Let's see if Nicky can overtake him on this straight. I don't think so, because there's a bit of too much of a gap. J-Palm behind him in the 5th place. Then we've got a big gap. Sidolagura. Then a 7-second gap to Matt, then Motormouth, then Emo, and I think Emo made a mistake again. And then we've got Simober, who's still driving on, which he will get my respect for, because his race didn't go as planned probably. Let's get back to Nicky and Steve, because they are pretty close together, and this is a final battle with only 4 minutes to go. Bruno is now 2 seconds behind Croc, so he probably has made another mistake. And if Nicky and Steve are gonna battle, J-Palm will be right on the back, so Nicky has to get it done quickly. Nicky can also just stay within a second, because T has a penalty. So they're coming up to a back marker. It's Emo, I think. Yep, that's Emo. Don't think Emo will be able to catch up to Motormouth, but anything is possible in these last 3 minutes. As everyone is pushing on to get their places secured. Bruno is right on the back of Crocs here. he is closer, and this is for first place, so we will watch this battle. And I mean, every battle is important, but this is for the lead. This is the final battle. Bruno was 2 seconds faster than Crocs in the last lap, so if he keeps on doing that, he will overtake him. Let's see when Bruno will do it. It's just a matter of time now. Ooh, Bruno lost the back a bit. He's really pushing on. He got on the gravel, the sand. So they are coming up to a back marker. And the back marker is giving Crocs the position and Bruno, which is good. That's Matt, I think. Let's see. T is still in 3rd place. So this will be close. I think there will be one more lap, so Bruno has to get it done next lap. Ooh, this will be close. Nice final battle. J-Palm getting closer to Nicky. We'll focus on this battle. And Bruno also has to get past Crocs, so that will take time, and he will have to see up an opportunity, and the last corner is a good opportunity mostly. Nicky and J-Palm are in front of Stee, so Stee probably has made a mistake last minute. We'll get back to these guys as they are on their final lap. See, going into the course 3, won't have an opportunity here on the sand, but if he just get these 3 corners right, he will be able to do it in the last corner. Maybe the penultimate corner, I don't think he will be able to. Only if Crocs makes a mistake now. No, he won't be able to do it in the last corner. I think Crocs will have this. Bruno getting a bit wide there. No, this will be for Crocs. A nice, good first race for him, as Crocs is new. So we are missing Smithy because he is banned for some bad behavior in the server, so Crocs will be in his place. And this is a good race for him, good first race. Nicky will be crossing the line in 3rd place. Gives us a nice flash. As he comes across the line with J-Palm behind him in 4th place. And T behind him in 5th place. As there's a back marker, that's Emo coming over the line. Pretty good race from him as well. And now Simober gets over the line. Then we've got a gap to Donagura. He's just cruising, as we can see, and here. I think he will be the last one to cross the line, as he crossed the line in 7th. I think that was 7th. So that was a good, really good first race of Dyke Crocs here. His first race of Gavra racing, and that's a win. That's a good start. And then behind him, within a second, we've got Bruno. Good race from him as well. Nicky behind him, who just overtook Steve on the last couple of laps because Steve made a mistake. Behind Nicky is J-Pom, who also took advantage of that mistake of Steve, who is in 5th place. Dolik, you're in 6th. Matt in 7th. Motormouth in 8th, who took advantage of all the guys, of all the mistakes everyone made. This guy who does that. Emo in 9th. He made a few spins and stuff like that. It's not good, but he is in 9th place. And Sim Oper gets my respect for driving on, as he had a pretty bad race. I will save the replay real quick. Yeah, Sim Oper didn't have a good setup, I think. It looked like that. As we will go to the lobby, because this is the end of round 5 of the academy. I will see you next week, and maybe tomorrow in the GT3s, because I'm racing then. Check out all the other races, like the Ferraris, which is going on like now, and F1, which is also going on right now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.